empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not
What up, everyone? Welcome. The battle are finally here. Round 6 of the EF season Drift Championship. It's happening. We are at the Nurburgring circuit. And we're ready for an amazing show. I think this is going to be insane. If we take a look here at the track layout, we got that huge initiation where drivers are going to have to time it perfectly, make sure that it's smooth, predictable, coming onto the inside clip, and then pushing out for that runway from the outside zone 2 to the outside zone 3, where they absolutely need to lock in the angle, make sure that they don't choke the chase, transitioning to an outside zone number 4 and coming to another decel where drivers have to max out the angle, open the door, invite the chase drivers from inside clip number 2 to inside clip number 3, and finally pushing out, crossing that finish line for outside zone 6. So I think we're up for an amazing show. I don't know what you guys think in the chat. Let us know who you think is going to win. The season leaderboard is still pretty tight. Looking at the results, I know that some stuff did change from this morning with some no-show, but we still have so far Ahmed that is in the top position with 172 points, followed behind by Gleb and Florian that couldn't make it, unfortunately. So things are definitely going to change up after this event today, and we're going to be starting here pretty soon. So we can take a look at the bracket for today. 32, We've divided drivers into groups, so we're gonna start with the 4 match in our first group. We're gonna have Chase Cronin going against Dylan, then Moya going against Bakok, then Solik against Polo, Igor against Edvinus, and we'll move on like that to see who is gonna be getting a spot into the top 16. And we're making sure to have everyone ready to roll here. So we have almost everyone here. Big shout out to our partner for this season, Daz, Sim Racing Software Development, the Esport Drift Association, Assetto Frames, Pinky Design, as well as the GL team. Big shout out to Vozan, and finally the Rare Form Garage that has been with us since the beginning. Thank you to all of those guys for the support on social medias, the also emotional support sometimes throughout the season, helping out with content, whether it be photo, video, making sure that our tracks are available to the public on Vozan and the Esports Association that is currently going through their championship as well. So if you're not in their Discord, go check it out. If you're not in our Discord, link is in the description. And I think we're going to be ready to start here pretty soon. Right, so our first battle. We have a Chase Cronin going against Dylan Disbro, but Dylan is not here. Maybe having some technical issue. Gonna confirm if he's having technical issue or not. Drivers are allowed to take 5 minutes throughout the competition. Now it just happens that this is at the start of our battle for today, but still won't go anywhere. Or maybe go, make sure you have everything ready not to miss the show. It looks like we're going to be giving a buy run probably here to Chase. Chase that finished number 1 this morning in qualification. A lot of guys in the 90s from this morning as well. Chase that got the podium on the last round at Mugello. So, not to say, I think he got the knife between his teeth. He's eager for the points, and he wants to win today. So, keep an eye on him. Absolutely. So it appears that unfortunately Dylan will be having some technical issue or personal issue. Couldn't make it for his top 32 battle. And we have Chase at the line, ready for his bye run. It's a go. It's Cronin in the lead. Just warming up those tires, getting an extra practice lap on the track. This is not necessarily how you want to win or how we want it to go, but stuff happen and sometimes drivers cannot make it to their battle. As really Chase here is showing us all of her skills, doing almost a perfect qualification run. So we're just waiting for the results here for Chase. Alright, and it is confirmed here. Chase Cronin moving on to the top 16. Gonna be ready for our next participant. This time it's gonna be Dominic Moya going against Marek Bokak. Drivers are at the line. We're about to get the light go down. And it is 2, 3, go. We got Dominic Moya in the lead. Great initiation, great proximity here from Bokak. Closing the gap, coming in on the door for outside zone number 3. Both drivers are locked in. Great transition here from Moya, that was smooth. A little tap there as both drivers increase the angle for the inside clip, and there's going to be a small contact maybe or straightening from Bokak. We'll have to watch the replay there. Not too sure what happened there. Let us know in the chat what you think happened there. Some supporters in the chat for L2L. Let's go as we bring back the drivers for the second leg of their battle. With the Bokak in the lead this time. Moya is playing it safe, closing the gap as he exits the inside clip number 1 there. Bokak trying to pull away really deep in the outside zone number 3. Inviting the door for Moya. Big transition there. Moya is getting left a bit behind, falling in the smoke, but closing the gap on the inside clip 1 and in the pocket until the end, crossing the finish line. Well done. You can see the side-by-side here. Probably gonna give us a better view as well to see what happened on that first run. See if the lead was a choking or if it was a chase mistake. Overall, great battle from these two guys, opening up that top 32. Do a 360 at the end, yeah, fall. You're gonna do that. Well Well done from both of them here. You can see that Bocock really pulled all of the angle into outside zone number 5. So we wait for the results here. Judges are looking at all of the analytics, all of the replay. So they're looking at the braking, the speed. They did took a lot of notes during practice, watching the drivers going around the circuit. And in the briefing, it was mentioned to be respectful of chase, make sure to open the line, give the door, so that we don't choke anyone there, especially for the inside clip number 2 that we see on screen right now, going on to the last inside clip for that layout. So looking at all of the replay, let's look again at the side-by-side. Let us know in the chat who you think should move on to our top 16. Let's see if there was a unnecessary decel at some point. So we're waiting for the results here. Looks like we're starting to get some results in. And we'll see if we can get a judge to explain on the stream what happened there.
We are... Sorry.
All right, Adrian, if you want to explain to the people on the stream why you came up with your decision and what you guys were looking at.
So we are looking on the contact that happened before before doing the transition from inside 2 to inside 3. Like just arriving to the inside 2, there was a contact from Bokok to Moya, and we think that there was 2 taps, one tap on the front of Moyak's car and that's causing Moyas to straighten a bit the car and has to brake, and that caused the second tap. So we are going with a one more time since lead and chase was better from Jakub. No, sorry, from Marek. So that's why we are going to one more time.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Adrian. One more time. Gonna bring it again. See that another time. Let's get the driver back at the line. All right, drivers back here with warm tires, ready to roll for a second time. OMT. Light is going down. And it's a go for Moya in the lead, Bokak in the chase. Looks like Bokak didn't change his name in game, so I don't know what's this name, but whatever. Little contact there, getting gapped a little bit. Moya getting offline, and Bokak that's really shut it down. And Moya now able to complete his run. You can see what happened there exactly. There was a little contact, and it looks like Bokak decided to shut it down completely. The back to pit is not allowed. So unless there was a accident, and doesn't look like it. So it looks like Bokak has been disqualified by the judges. I think they're announcing it right now for him, and Moya is probably going to get this by run for the second leg of the battle. But Bokak not able to complete his run. Here he is. It's a go for Moya on this by run there. Bokak that forfeit his spot in top 32. And Moya that get that extra practice lap in with unlimited tires, it looks like. Giving us a good show in the smoke. Diving into the inside clip and quick on the switchback. 4D inside clip number 3 to the outside zone number 6. GG. And I think it's going to be an easy decision here for judges. And we have a winner, unanimous decision for Moya. Unfortunately, Bokak that forfeit his spot, so Moya moving on to top 16. So we are getting ready for our next battle here. And it's a go for Selik in the lead, Polo in the chase. Selik that is currently 14 on the season leaderboard, only 34 points away from the lead. That needs to make this count today, and So far, he's doing amazing onto the outside zone number 3. Look at the proximity from Polo. Really aggressive on that transition. Coming to the inside clip. And Salik opening the door. That was great. Sportsmanship. So take a look back here at the replay. Look at the proximity from Polo. Even though he was not initially on the line in the chase, he did close the gap a little bit in that V shape though. I'm not sure how much the setup is impacting the speed today for a driver. I did get some comments that some drivers are really fast on the track, and that's the setup. For sure that makes a big difference. Bringing them back here this time. Have a Polo in the lead. Salik with the mimic there. Polo that is laying down an amazing lead, dropping a bit of the tire there. Bit too aggressive on that transition. Salik is playing it safe there with the mimic, leaving enough room for the transition as both drivers come into the inside clip 2. Salik playing it safe, making sure not to drop the tire, but closing the gap right before the outside zone number 6. That was great from both of them. Let's watch the side by side. It does look like Polo was cutting the line a lot on the outside zone number 3. Dropping the tire on the rumble, which pushed him a bit behind, but he managed to close the gap right before the inside clip number 3. Salik was a bit more safe on his chase. Both leads were amazing. We'll see what the judges think here in a minute. Let us know in the chat. Let's go Hassan, go Hassan. Okay, okay. There's going to be an unanimous decision here for Salik. Moving on to our top 16. GG. Last battle of that first group coming up next. We're gonna have Igor Ruskov going against Edvinas Muroskas. This beautiful track here at Nurburgring. The Grand Prix circuit layout, of course. Warming up those tires, getting into position. And it's a go for both of them with Igor in the lead. Muroskas in the chase with the mimic there. Closing the gap, putting all of the pressure on Igor's door. Coming to the transition on outside zone 4. Great angle there, great mimic. It's right there on the door. Little love tap there. The transition was amazing. Good job. Muroskas with the underglow on the car. It's pretty rare we see that in competition. Looks quite cool. Really aggressive in the chase position there. As we switch the driver around. Second leg, this time Edvinas in the lead. Got some supporter for Ed in the chat. Make some noise. Lighter going down. It's green. Venus in the lead this time. Igor in the chase. Drivers coming to the initiation. Igor going for the side-by-side. Really aggressive there. Look at the proximity on the inside clip number 1. Leaving just enough room for Edwina's transition. Venus going deep, dropping a bit of the tire on the outside zone. Maybe coming a bit too fast. Quick transition. Oh, and I'm not sure what happened there. But Edwina's dropping the tire. Igor staying locked in on the door. He's in the pocket. Both drivers pushing across the finish line. Well done. Let's see on the replay what happened exactly here for Edwinas. And he did one. Bit too wide there. Looks like he did hit a little bit of the pole. And we have an unanimous decision for Igor. Moving on, top 16. Well done. That's unfortunate for Ed. Small mistake can be costly in competition. This is definitely gonna make a lot of changes on the season leaderboard. So we can take a look at our bracket. We'll be ready to get with our second group here. So we already have some drivers that locked in their spot into the top 16. Right after, we're gonna start now with Ahmed, our top champion contender for this season so far, going against Logan. Then we'll have Virgil going against Jimmy. We'll have Liam going against Roger, and Jacob going against William. Those are going to be an amazing battle. We got really strong driver there in that second group of top 32. We're watching the Effervescence Drift Season 2026, and we are at the Nurburgring Grand Prix circuit. As we are getting ready with our second group here, top 32 battle. Sending them shortly. Leave a like, subscribe guys. Thank you for all the support, watching the stream. Do this for the community. So I hope you guys are enjoying it at home, even if you're not competing. Sure you have your favorite on the grid, so always good to show them some support. Be a bit stressful for drivers sometimes. So we have one driver here at the line. Appears to be Logan. We're just waiting on Ahmed. Not sure what happened to Ahmed. Give him a 5 minutes for a mechanical issue, so he should be there pretty shortly. He just confirmed that he's joining right now. Sometimes on the online competition, there's things that we don't control, like our internet connection or the device that we're using, but everything seems to be working for him. He's jumping on the server as we speak. It gives that little moment of calm for Logan before the storm, before going against the top leader on the leaderboard so far for the season. We'll see how it goes. Logan, that is 38th on the season leaderboard with 68 points. He is 104 points from the lead from Ahmed, but you never know how things can go, especially in those early battle top 32. Sometimes we just saw at Venus, for example. It's unfortunate, but a small mistake can cost a lot. Logan, that is representing Team Ashira in that S15 supercharged LS under the hood. Joining us from the USA. So Logan unfortunately got disqualified, lost in round 5 and round 3 into top 32. So if he wins this time, would be a first for him to move into top 16 for this season. We'll wish him luck. Good luck. So we have drivers at the line now. Looks like Ahmed is ready. And it's a go. Ahmed in the lead, Logan in the chase, falling a bit behind, but now closing that gap. Contact on the initiation. But both drivers are still going, finishing their run. Ahmed now filling out the outside zone number 3 and Logan closing up that door. He's in the pocket. Both drivers coming to the outside zone 5 for that huge decel, diving into the inside clip. Ahmed, that is really gripped up, pulling away a little bit from Logan. Let's see what happened in the replay. Does look like Logan was getting a bit gap and close a little bit the gap, maybe a bit too fast. We'll have to look at the telemetry, see if Ahmed was slowing too much, or if it's Logan that tried to close the gap maybe a bit too aggressively. As we switch the driver around, the light is going down. And this time we are switching them around. With Logan in the lead, Ahmed in the chase, Ahmed in the pocket. That was ultra smooth, leaving enough room for the transition. Logan, that is getting a bit on the inside of that outside zone number 3, getting a little bit of the line. Ahmed playing it safe there, making sure not to create any contact. Logan oversteer and crash. That's unfortunate. He did overshoot, it looks like, coming to the outside zone number 5 and over rotated the car there. But look at the proximity from Ahmed. He's playing it smart there. You see it's not his first competition, making sure to leave enough room for the lead driver, but at the same time putting all of the pressure. And looks like it did pay off, unfortunately, for Logan this time. We're starting to get results. Judges did look at the telemetry, but was no contact. Ahmed moving on, top 16. Thank you, Logan, showing up. Hope to see you in our next round. Track. And what a great lead from Virgil. We can take a look back here. It does look like Virgil was a bit more gripped up, a bit faster than Jimmy, or maybe Jimmy taken a bit by surprise. But overall, great battle from both drivers. We're going to switch them around to see the second leg. With Jimmy in the lead this time. when you do a lot of modification on your setup, being in the lead or a chase can really make a big difference for the drivers. If you're faster, if you're slower, if you're more gripped up, if you have the car is a bit more stiff, not necessarily getting all of the angles. So we'll see what Jimmy can cook this time in the lead position. I think the big dog club, but look at the proximity from Virgil. Looks like Jimmy was a bit too slow, but Virgil playing it safe there with the Mimic. Now closing the gap outside the 3, coming to 4, putting all of the pressure. Oh, and Jimmy overcooked it. Managed to save it. Virgil that is still in that pocket. Coming to the last outside zone 6, pushing it through the finish line. GG. Well done from both drivers. And it seems like Jimmy was deemed a bit at fault there, a bit too slow on the inside clip 1, and Virgil a bit more consistent overall. Moving on to top 16. Thank you, Jimmy, for showing up. We hope to see you in our next round. And we're gonna be ready with our next battle. This time we'll have Liam Akiko going against Roger Caballer. Liam at the line already. Liam that is currently in the 8th position on the season leaderboard with 145 points. Only 27 points away from Ahmed, so can definitely make this round count and probably shave off a couple of positions on the leaderboard. Hopefully. We did finish in the top 4 in our first round at Rockingham. Back at the beginning of the season. And something special about Liam is that he is representing a bunch of teams. He has a lot of support from N-Style, from Reverse, as well as from the team Ashira. So one that you don't want to mess up with. Looks like Roger is having some steering problems. So another technical timeout here. I mean, if we get them all in top 32, it's gonna go smooth for top 16. I hope you guys are having fun watching the stream. You can take a quick look at our bracket as we wait. We already have some drivers that did confirm their position in top 16. Chase Cronin, Dominic Moya, Hassan Salek, Igor, Ahmed, and Virgil already confirmed for top 16. And this is going to be the last battle for our left side of the bracket. So second group of our top 32. Liam Akiko going against Roger Calabra. Oh, I spoke too quick. We also have another battle right after. I apologize for that. So hopefully Roger can fix that mechanical issue he said with the steering wheels, I believe. Something blocking there. Probably doing a quick PC reboot or whatnot. Roger, that is representing the Escuco Drift family. Going to be driving a Supra A90 with the RB30. And looks like he is at the line now. We're going to be ready to send them. As it turns green, Liam in the lead, Roger in the chase. Liam taking advantage of the full place for the initiation. Roger closing that gap to get out the door, but Liam is a bit more gripped up, a bit faster. Really on the outside line there for outside zone 3, coming to 5. Huge whip, huge angle. Look at the proximity from Roger. Both drivers in the inside clip. Coming to the last transition there. Liam pushing the car, inviting that door. What a run. You can see here in the replay how much Roger was eager to get on that door from the get-go. As soon as they got into the outside zone number 3, didn't let that slide, leaving barely enough room for those transitions. They max out the angle for the last sector of the track. I'm switching them around. Gonna get Roger in the lead, Liam in the chase. And it's a go. It's Kuko driver versus the Team Ashira driver. Liam almost pulling more angle than Roger on the initiation. Both drivers coming to the outside zone number 3. Roger going too deep, dropping the tire. Liam staying in the zone, now back in the pocket, putting all of the pressure on Roger. That is, looks to be getting a bit stressed out. Liam playing it safe there, closing the gap as Roger missed the inside clip number 2. Finally coming to the outside zone number 6, pushing across the finish line. Take a look at the side-by-side while judges analyze the replay and the run. What a run. Proximity is amazing. We're already getting some good battle and we're only in the top 32. Almost halfway through the top 32 bracket. Just getting the judges here. They're confirming the tire drop, unfortunately, for Roger, missing the inside clip. Gonna be costly for him, it appears like. But let's see. Nothing is confirmed yet. And it is confirmed now. Liam moving on our top 16. Thank you, Roger, for showing up. Best of luck in the next round as a wild card. Liam that really want those points, want to climb on that leaderboard. GD to both drivers. So we're gonna get ready here for our next battle. This time it's gonna be Jacob Barco going against William Diaz Santiago. Let's see some tire warm up. Don't warm them too much. You gotta keep them for both runs. But it looks like he is ready. Jacob at the line, waiting on William. And the light is going down. Got Psyche team driver in the lead, going against the United and Evolution of Drift drivers. William Diaz in the chase. Chase is cutting the line. Jacob is giving a good lead, really going deep onto the outside zone, coming to the 5 now. Maxing out the angle. Is it going to be enough to dive into the clip? It is. And Diaz is still in the pocket. Both drivers coming to the outside zone number 6, pushing across the finish line. Hold on. Looks like there was a little tire drop from the lead and William was just following there, so not sure if the lead is going to be deemed at fault or not. The judges are going to be watching the replay after that. But But first, we're gonna flip them around for that second leg. Diaz in the lead this time. Got them going now. William in the lead, going against Psyche driver in the chase. Look at the proximity. Great lead on the inside cliff there for Diaz. That was amazing to see. A bit too aggressive for the chase, pushing Diaz a bit off track. But both drivers are keep going, keep pushing, coming to the outside zone number 5 there. And here again, too aggressive from the chase drivers that completely mess up Diaz's line. But they're still going. They're not gonna give up. And finally crossing that finish line. Let's see the side by side what happened exactly. So yeah, we're still watching replay here, judges analyzing the run, see who's at fault. There was a lot of contacts, some tire drops also. So everything is getting analyzed. And it is going to be Barco that moves on. Anonymous decision. We're going to be moving on to the right side of our bracket, top 32. A lot of drivers that already secured their spot for the top 16. Should be happy with that. Other drivers did some mistakes, unfortunately. There's going to be some changes on the leaderboard after this event. That's what makes it exciting. So we are going to be opening this up with Oscar going against Omar, then Oliveira going against Tristan, Sandman going against Damian, and Fabian going against Kai. Some pretty good driver in that lineup. I've heard that Oliveira is super fast on the track, so that sometimes can play in your advantage when you're in the lead position, but it can also play in your disadvantage when you're in the chase position. We'll see how we can adapt here. We are getting the drivers ready. That's second half for top 32. We're watching the Effervescence Drift Series 2026 season. This is our round 6 of 8. So still 2 rounds to go. 1 in August and 1 in September. After this season, the staff team is also already planning on the next step for competition. There's going to be some changes happening. So I know a lot of people that want to participate in the competition. It's probably going to be most likely easier for them to join and solve also our challenge of getting enough drivers in qualification. Been lucky so far, but we want to make sure that we keep the door open for new talent as well, and that everyone can enjoy the competition and participate. So after this season, there's going to be some changes happening, that's for sure. Keep an eye out on announcement. If you're not in the Discord already, make sure you join. And always, this is for the team, so shout out to all of the teams that join us and make this competition possible, right? Without drivers, there's nothing happening. Without the judges, there's nothing happening also. Big thank you to everyone that is donating some of their time to help out with the event, judging, socials. I know some of the guys are also keeping an eye on a Discord, making sure that everything goes smooth. So thank you, everyone. And it appears like we're gonna get a buy run to start with. So some drivers that couldn't make it into the bracket. So we're gonna open this up with Omar. He's at the line, ready to roll. Waiting on the marshals here. As you can see, we're using the new starting light. The app is available on Vozan. This is done by Daz, and he is going for his buy run. Really smooth there, getting that extra practice lap in. For Oscar, presenting the Lock to Lock team. Strong team, quite new in the game. I think they were created in the last year, but they definitely have a strong lineup, really talented drivers. Big shout out to the guys. They've been really active in multiple competition, so make sure you go check out. I think they've just launched their new website. So that should be an easy decision for our judges here for the buy run. Before we move to our next battle, it's going to be Oliveira going against Tristan. And it's going to be anonymous for Oscar. Moving on, top 16. Thank you. Well, thank you, Omar. You didn't even show up. What happened? You slept? You ate your sandwich a bit too fast? But Oscar securing his spot in top 16. GG. Like I said, we'll have Oliveira going against Tristan. The light is going down now. For Tristan in the lead, Oliveira in the chase. Tristan going a bit too wild there, really getting that speed. That's something that was addressed in the driver briefing. For Oliveira now closing the gap, but staying on the line there with the Mimic. Tristan trying to pull away, maxing out the angle as both drivers are going to be diving into the inside clip number 2, ready for that last transition there. And it was mentioned in the briefing, unfortunately, you know, if you overthrow it for the inside clip, then you're gonna have more speed coming into the outside zone number 2. So that's probably why Oliveira couldn't catch up. But the error, the fault is still on the lead, unfortunately, overthrowing it there. And we're gonna switch them around. This time Oliveira in the lead. Oh, I'm sorry, this is gonna be Tristan in the lead. Oliveira in the chase. I got them confused. And the light is going down now. And it's a go. Tristan in the lead over there. With the A86 there, the famous Toyota car. Oliveira closing the gap on the door. Trying to force Tristan into making a mistake as well. It does look like Tristan is locked in. Oliveira dropping a bit of the tire on the inside clip to close that gap. Let's see the replay. Coming in with a lot of commitment onto the outside zone number 3. And look at the proximity there for Oliveira. The timing on that transition was perfect. Coming in hot onto the decel. Both drivers managed to make it smooth, keep the proximity there, and we can see maybe the side-by-side. Looks like there was a lot of mistakes on Oliveira's lead. Unfortunately, overthrowing it on the inside clip number 1 and having to do a massive correction on the inside clip number 2 as well. At the same time, Tristan did have a contact. So who's at fault exactly? That's what the judges are looking at right now, analyzing all the telemetry, both runs. Let us know in the chat. Who do you think? What should be the decision? Is it OMT? Is there one of the driver that is a bit more at fault or made a bit more mistakes? I see some drivers arguing in the chat. We do this all for fun, guys. Remember that at the end of the day. If you're having issues with the quality of the stream, maybe it's your internet connection, you can try to lower the resolution. In the bottom right corner, you can click on settings and be putting in a 720p or something instead of a 2K. Sound should be working. I see Pinky confirmed. As we're just waiting for the results to come in. So look, judges are looking at the massive correction that created the contact, see who's at fault. Might have a split decision here, see what comes out. It's gonna be Oliveira moving in top 16 or Tristan. But it looks like it might be a deem share responsibility. And it is one more time, so bring them back. We want to see some clean run. This was not on par for the judges. You guys can do way better than that. So we got the drivers back at the line now. Oliveira in the lead. And the light go down. Oliveira in the lead. Tristan in the chase for that OMT. Tristan playing it safer this time. At the same time, a great mimic. Oliveira trying to pull away, but Tristan is closing that gap now with the mimic on the door of Oliveira, coming to the outside zone number 4. Tristan cutting a bit the track there. Oliveira taking the wide line, making sure to open the door. Tristan back in the pocket after a huge correction, and now pushing Oliveira up to the outside zone number 6. Was close to put Oliveira at straight there. Can watch the replay. And we're gonna bring the drivers back to the line, this time switching them back position for the second leg. And now the light is gonna be going down for the drivers. And it's green, it's a go, with Tristan in the lead, Oliveira in the chase. Look at that mimic from Oliveira there on the door in the pocket. Smooth with the steering on that transition there. Putting all of the pressure on Tristan. Making sure to fill the outside zone number 4. Tristan maxing out the angle there, but Oliveira is in the pocket, in the door. He is there, not going anywhere, avoiding the contact with Tristan on the inside clip number 3, and both drivers crossing the finish line. Great run. Can see the replay for that last run. Let us know. Chat, maybe you spot something. First turn in battle looks crazy. It does. It is pretty crazy. And we can see the side by side there. There was some contact. So when there's contact, judges always want to make sure that they decorticate the analytics, that they understand exactly what happened. How the drivers were feeling at that exact moment and who's at fault for that mistake. You can see the side-by-side there, Oliveira with the chase really filling all the zone there, and the mimic is absolutely beautiful. Tristan was a bit more aggressive, lacking a bit of angle and pushing Oliveira across the finish line for outside zone 6. Take a look again at those replays so you guys also get ready to judge at the end. Oh, and it looks like we did have a result, and Oliveira wins, moving on top 16 on the bracket. Thank you, Tristan. See if I can get a judge to join and explain their decision here before we move to our next battle.
More time.
Yep.
The first lead from Oliveira compared to better, and aim for the chase. On the chase from 1 second from Tristan, there was a little bit of contact on outside zone 5, causing Oliveira to change his angle going through inside 2. That's why it was team at fault for Tristan, and we checked also lead and chase, and was better chase by Oliveira and better lead run for Oliveira too.
Gotcha. So overall, Oliveira moving on top 16. Thank you, Adrienne. And we do have our next drivers at the line ready. Gonna be Simon Sandman going against Damien Snopek. And we got the line going down. It's a go for Simon in the lead. The EF drivers in the chase, getting gap a bit from the get-go as to cut the inside clip completely. Simon is on the line, trying to pull away from us, Damien. And that is a bit far behind. Simon smooth on the throttle, committed on the transition, driving with a lot of confidence. Coming in locked in for the inside clip, barely touching the inside clip, but at the same time opening the door for Damien, that is lacking a bit of angle, trying to push and finally get on the door of Simon as they both cross the finish line. Looks like Damien was a bit late on the starting light and was playing the catch-up game until they both almost arrive to the last transition on the track. So Let's see if Damien can do better on his lead. Maybe Simon is going to push him into making a mistake as well. Sometimes this can become more of a mindset game at this stage. Let's see how it goes. So got them both here ready to roll. Here's a go. Damien this time in the lead from the EF team going against Simon. The chase, Simon playing it safe, leaving a lot of room to Damien. Damien that is barely touching the outside zone number 2. Coming to outside zone number 3, lacking a bit of angle. Simon is on the door, putting all of the pressure. Damien is overcrooking the car and the diesel. Simon managed to avoid the contact, playing it safe there. Putting all the pressure, a little love tap as they both cross the finish line. What a run. Amazing. Can take a look at that side by side, but it looks like Damien had some difficulty with his lead line and fortunately was sleeping on the line, starting line for the chase. Simon did flawless here, really making sure to get the tire into the zones, having the right amount of speed, the right amount of angle. Driving with a lot of confidence. We are waiting for the results. Looks like we have a result. Simon moving on, top 16. Thank you, Damien. Fortunate that small mistakes can make such a big difference there. We hope to see you in our next round in about 2 or 3 weeks. And we are getting in the last battle of our group number 3 for top 32. Gonna be Fabian Montes going against Kai Rogan. We have both drivers at the line. Looks like one of our judges having a little technical issue here. Just make sure the drivers don't wait at the line there with the stress piling up as we connect. So I see the drivers that are wishing good luck to one or the other. We are gonna have Fabian in the lead, Kai in the chase. They're coming up this time, ready to roll. Like they are ready at the line. And it is going down. Fabian in the lead. In the chase. Fabian that is currently sitting in 6th place on the season leaderboard, only 26 points away from Ahmed in top position. Kai that is representing the Sim Studio Racing team and that E82. Look at the angle there for Fabian. Nice proximity for Kai as they both come to the last inside clip, outside zone 6. Amazing run for both of them. What a great chase here for Kai. Sometimes you get a good chase because of a good lead, so really GG to both of them. Gonna switch them around this time. The light is green, second leg of that battle. Last battle over group number 3 for top 32. Round 6. Kai in the lead. Fabian in the chase. Look at the proximity, the mimic there from Fabian, putting all of the pressure on Kai's door. Kai is maxing out the angle, getting into outside zone number 3, opening the door for his competitor. Maximum angle there in the D-cell. Beautifully done from both of them. Fabian cutting a bit the line and creating the contact right before the finish line on Kai. Bit too eager maybe right there. Looks like, yeah, I was a bit too hungry maybe on the last zone and got it a little bit too much, which created a contact. Judges are analyzing the telemetry to make sure. So we can take a look at that side by side. Beautiful battle from both drivers. You can see they have a lot of experience. Going from the inside clip to the outside zone number 2. Transition there for the outside zone number 3. Dropping a little bit of tire here. But amazing proximity, amazing mimic from both of them. Great dive into the inside clip and making sure to open the door, but a bit too much of aggressivity from Fabian in the chase. We'll see what our judges think. What do you guys see in the chat? Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Yeah, Fabian wanted that door. He did. He was really hungry. WATL. Take a look at that last battle where there was a contact. Not sure what you guys see in the chat here. Let us know. Look at the pressure that was put on Kai. And we got an unanimous decision for Kai Grogan. Moving on. Looks like Fabian mistakes is going to be costly, unfortunately. GG to both drivers. Hope to see you next round, Fabian. Congrats, Kai. Moving on. For top 16. Now we're going to get ready for the last group of our top 32 bracket. A lot of drivers that confirmed their spot already, confirmed their advantage. This is going to be our first upset so far in the top 32 with Kai that just took Fabian out. It's a little mistakes from Fabian. So those mistakes can be quite costly, especially in a battle format. You only get one go at it, or then you have to put all of the pressure and try to force the other one into a mistakes. But yeah, so far really good battle from the drivers, only in top 32. Once we get into our top 8, I think it's going to be crazy. As we're getting everyone set up here. All right, so opening up this group, we'll have Tyler Dock going against Tristan Williams, and we'll have Tyler McQuarrie going against Amo Alawi, then Iban Torreblanca going against Fran Lorente, Ilya Kolesnikov going against Gage McCall. Gage has been practicing a lot in the last 2 days. you are on Instagram, you probably saw his video. Trevor's coming to the line here to start off with. Tyler is going to be in the lead against Tristan in the chase. They are at the line, ready to go. And the light is going down. It is green. It's a start. Tyler in the lead. Tristan in the chase. Tyler dropping the tire a bit on the rumble. Tristan coming with a lot of speed there. Little tap. But both drivers maintained the angle, kept going, coming to the outside zone number 3. Look at the proximity. Tristan that is putting all of the pressure on Tyler. Coming to outside zone 4 to 5. Diving into the inside clip. Coming to the last section of the track there. But Tristan cutting the line a little bit there to bring back the proximity. Amazing pressure here for the Tristan. Trying to force Tyler into a mistake. Get them back here at the line. Light is going down. Tristan this time in the lead against Tyler. Was Tristan really faster, or Tyler putting all the pressure, maxing out the angle and pushing Tristan completely off the track? Looks like it was a lead mistake, maxing out with coming in with too much angle. And it was mentioned in the briefing to gradually increase the angle towards the inside clip to avoid this type of situation exactly. But both drivers are still going, coming to the inside clip. Tyler putting all of the pressure on Tristan's door. Looks like Tristan was coming with not enough speed, too much angle on the inside clip, and kind of forced Tyler into pushing him. But judges are making sure to analyze exactly what happened. You can definitely see Tristan was super aggressive on his chase, the proximity. Who do you think is at fault in the chat? GG. Sir. Bello. Looks like we're getting some results in. Let's see what the judges decide. Chase from Tyler was definitely crazy. I think that mistake is going to be costly though. It looks like he's going to be deemed at fault, lacking a bit of speed, a bit too much of angle, and almost kind of realized it midway. I tried to correct it, but Tyler was already on the door. There was no more room for him to go. And it is an unanimous decision for Tyler. Moving on into our top 16. GG Tristan, well done. I love the proximity on the chase. Sometimes a bit too much of aggression can lead to mistakes like that, but we hope to see you in our next round. We are moving on to our next battle, next pair of participants. This time We have them out the line already. It's going to be Tyler in the lead, going against Alawi in the chase. And we got the light down already. Oh, looks like it's going to be Alawi's fault. The log driver in the lead position there. Slam coming to the zone 4 to 5 there. Really smooth with the throttle. Shows a lot of control on this car. Even though it's kind of a big car there, he's really smooth, making it look easy as Alawi closed the gap before crossing the finish line. Let's watch the replay. It does look like Alawi was a bit too aggressive there and created that mistake. Go hard or go home, right? But let's see now. Maybe Slam is going to be able to also put all of the pressure or do a mistake. As we get the drivers coming back to the line. This time we're going to have Alawi in the lead. The light is going down. Lock to lock, playing it safe in the back there. And to leave Alawi to making a mistake. Alawi getting using the full width of the track. Tire drop there. I think so. Coming to the outside zone number 5. Maxing out the angle there. Dive into the inside clip number 2. For that last transition there. Look at the proximity for Slam. That was amazing. Well done. Let's see in the replay here. You think that was a tire drop? Judges are looking at the replay also from different angle. Overall, it does look like Slam was able to put a safe chase there, and that little mistake from Alawi is probably going to cost him the decision. Let us know what you think in the chat. As we can see here on the side-by-side. So not sure about the tire draw. It was still chaseable, but there was a mistake that happened. Looks like judges have made their mind. We're starting to see some results that come in. Waiting for their decision here. He's gonna move on to top 16. And it is an unanimous decision for Tyler moving on. Looked like that little aggression, let's say, on the initiation from Alawi is going to cost him the win, unfortunately. Well done, Tyler. Moving on, top 16. And we're going to get into our next battle. We have 2 battles left in top 32. We'll kick it off with Iban going against Fran. 2 wildcard. 2 drivers from the same team. It's never fun when you go against your teammate, but at the same time you know that you can trust that lead and you can tap that door. So let's see how it's gonna end up here. Both drivers at the line, ready to roll. With Iban in the lead, looked like Fran was sleeping there at the line. Iban that is taking the bro line, really opening it up for Fran to catch up. Now back in the pocket, coming to the outside zone. Fran missing completely the timing on this transition, with Iban pulling away now, coming to the outside zone 4. 1.25. Just gotta keep it safe there with Fran trying to catch up now, closing that gap. But looks like Iban is gonna be crossing that finish line with Fran still in catch-up mode. Take a look back at what happened here on the replay. It does look like Fran was sleeping at the line, but also missed time his transition there for outside zone 3. Let's take a look. A bit too early on the transition. It's gonna leave Iban alone in the lead. Gonna switch them around this time. Fran in the lead. Let's see what he can do. Also an experimented driver, so sometimes you see a mistake there, but it's not a good representation of what they can show. So let's see. Light is going down. It is green. Fran in the lead. Iban in the chase. Going to the outside zone number 3 there. Look at that proximity, putting all of the pressure on his teammate. Coming to the outside zone number 5. Maxing out the angle there. A bit too much angle. Had to do a correction to get to the inside clip. And finally, the last outside zone, a little love tap there. Right, bro, I'm right here. I'm with you. We're in it together. Crossing the finish line. It does appear like we are about to get the results here from our judges. One driver is going in reverse. Not sure what's happening there. Take a look at the side-by-side while judging analyze the replay. We're looking at the speed, the angle, the inputs. And it is unanimous for Iban. Moving on, top 16. Small mistakes for Fran. GG. Thank you for showing up. See you next round. And we have our last battle of top 32. It's going to be Ilya going against Gage. Two really strong drivers. See what they can do. Ilya, that is in the 21st position on the leaderboard, 88 points away from the lead. Gage representing the X3 Older Sports in that C7. Joining us from Magnussen. Oh no, sorry. Magnussen LS is engine. I got confused there. Drivers are at the line, ready to go. Let's see what they can cook. Light is green. They're going. Ilya in the lead. Oh, not sure what happened there for the Older Sport drivers. Looks like he was sleeping at the line. Ilya is definitely not a competitor you want to sleep on. Getting into outside zone number 3. Licking the outside zone. That was beautiful from Ilya. Gage is now back there trying to close that gap. A bit too hard. A lot of braking there, and Ilya pushing into the finish line. Gage was in a big catch-up mode all the way. I'm not sure what happened. Looks like Ilya is going to get advantage on that first leg, but let's watch a replay. Ilya, that also had his birthday last round and couldn't make it. But he is there now. He is hungry. He wants all the points. He wants to represent the GL team, and he does it well. As we are flipping them around, this time we're gonna have Gage in the lead. With the light going down. Lisnikov in the chase, coming to the initiation. Playing it safe there. Over the side by side, a little bit of correction there. Gotta be careful, leave enough room for Gage in this transition. Both drivers in the outside zone number 3. Locked in for the Autosports driver, dropping the tire there, trying to bring it back in. Ilya really giving all of the room for Gage to bring back the C7 on the track as they cross the finish line. Fortunately there, looks like it's gonna cost him probably the top 16 slot. We can look at the side-by-side quickly. So we're looking at the replay. And it is unanimous for Ilya moving on, top 16. It's too much of mistakes for Gage, that's unfortunate. Better luck next time, next round. And this is it for top 32 bracket. So we're gonna take a short break, get back for top 16. Those are the drivers that secured their spot. Only one upset total, which will be Kai, that managed to upset Fabian on those little mistakes. GG to all of the drivers. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short break. right, and we are back here with our top 16. 16 bracket, 16 driver confirm, only 8 that are gonna move on to our top 8. If you guys are enjoying the show at home so far, we had a really strong battle. This is a brand new layout that we'll be releasing in the upcoming weeks as well. If you enjoy it, keep an eye on Vozan, our partner for the season. It's going to be available over there. And we're going to be opening this up with the left side of the top 16, starting with Chase Cronin going against Dominic Moya, then Hassan Saleh going against Igor Rokov, then Ahmed Alemandi going against Virgil Choisy, and we're going to finish this up with Lian Akiko going against Jakob Bartko. Then we'll get on the right side of the top 16 bracket right after. Should be getting started here shortly. Who do you think is gonna win at this event? This is the question that is on everyone's tip of the tongue. Let us know in the chat who's your favorite. Are you supporting someone participating today? Or one of your friends that you really want to see win this event? Looking at the Chase, say come on Chase. Okay. Yeah, Chase that did get the win on her last round at Mugello. Definitely someone to keep an eye on. We got another one. Oh, it's the same guy, but yeah, Chase definitely a strong contestant. Oh, I said your name well? Damn, thank you. I guess after 6 rounds, I'm getting better now with the name. Alright. And it looks like we have our first participants here at the line. We're gonna open this up with the Chase running against Dominic Moya. Like they are already at the line. Let's see what they can cook for us. Oh, and it is the other way around with Chase in the lead. Moya in the chase, coming on the inside clip number 1. Well done by Chase, leaving Moya in the dust there, trying to get off the smoke, closing the gap, getting back on the door, but Chase is locked in, grinding the outside zone number 3, flick into 4 to 5, maxing out the angle there. Moya has to do a massive correction to keep up, with Chase opening the line though on the inside clip, so there was room for Moya, back in the pocket, crossing the finish line. Well done, what a run from both of them. Someone is saying static maybe for the win. For today, yeah, who knows? You can watch a replay here. A Chase that is really locked in, maxing out the angle on all of those transitions. Moya having to play a bit of the catch-up game there. But we're gonna flip them around. Let's see what they got from us. With Moya in the lead. And Chase this time is gonna be in the follow position. I don't know. Chase is gonna be chasing. We'll see how it goes. Light is going down, turning green. It's a go for the DTD driver. Maxing out the angle on that inside clip. That was beautifully well done for Moya. Chase that is in the pocket. Well done with the mimic. Closing that gap there, putting all of the pressure on Moya, coming to the outside zone number 4. Huge decel correction for Moya that drops the tire, but he is diving into the inside clip, coming to the last transition of that Nurburgring circuit with Cronin that has to cut a little bit the line. Let's watch a replay. And we are getting some results in from the judges. Fortunately, it appears that Moya did some mistakes, and it's going to be unanimous decision for Chase. Moving on, top 8 for this round 6. GG, Dominic, thank you so much for showing up. Hope to see you in our next round here shortly in 2 or 3 weeks. And Chase moving on, securing his spot into top 8. Well done. Next up, we will have Hassan Salik going against Igor Roskov. Gonna be getting the driver at the line, Hassan, that managed to finish top 8 in round 4 at Ferropolis, and Igor also finished top 4, but in round 3 at Montreal. So 2 really strong drivers going against each other. They are at the line. Looks like we're gonna be ready to send them. And it is turning green. Salik in the lead, Igor in the chase. Salik coming in hot on the initiation, maxing out the angle on the inside clip. That was beautiful. Getting a lot of speed out of outside zone number 2, coming for that transition to outside zone number 3. Igor closing the gap. It's Salan that is in the zone, maxing out the angle in the decel. Beautiful. That was predictable. That was smooth. That was done with confidence. And we got Igor that has to drop a little bit of tire to bring back that proximity before crossing the finish line. Well done from both drivers. That was a beautiful battle. What a lead from Salik. Little mistake there for the chase, but he stayed there, he managed to do it. Let's see. So we got them a switch up this time at the line, ready to roll. And it is a go. So Igor in the lead this time. Let's see what he can do. Hassan Salik force him into a mistake. Hassan taking it wild there, but he is in the pocket. He's on the mimic. He's on the door, coming to the outside zone number 3 there. With Igor maxing out the angle. Salik doing a little bit of left tap there. Igor coming quickly onto the switch up for 4 to 5. Also doing it really smooth onto the decel, making sure to put both tires into the inside clip. With Salik that has to get into a bit more of that V shape to keep the proximity near the end. What a run. Let's look at the side by side. Let's see Salik that went for the side by side initiation, and it kind of forced him into the rumble there, but he stayed in the pocket. Really good timing on those transitions. And small contact into outside zone number 3 with Salik that is putting all of the pressure on Igor. But we'll see. The judges are looking at all of the results now. All of the analytics, sorry. Looking at the speed, it appears that there was a lot of left foot braking involved. Want to make sure that there's no decel outside of the decel zone. Left foot braking is okay for placement, but you need to use it carefully. You don't want to make sure that you maintain a constant speed if you're outside of a decel. Of course, in the decel, you want to keep it smooth, slow down in a predictable way. But outside of the decel, there shouldn't be any big loss of speed. So we'll see here. Judges analyzing both run that we can see here on the replay. Got some supporter for Hassan in the chat. Just have access to different angle, of course, that we don't necessarily see on the stream. A lot of telemetry as well to decorticate those runs, make sure that they analyze all of the different transition and zones, deceleration, etc. Let's see the side-by-side once more. W Abibi, okay. So we are getting the results in as we speak. I'll try to get a judge to join us for the explanation.
Go ahead, Ander. Go ahead.
All right, so we got the judges here. Can you guys explain what motivates your choice?
Okay, so as we go through each run, there are similar runs by both of the drivers, like good lead and good chase, just minor mistakes. And there is one mistake to take on count, as Rosok is doing a lead and Salik is chasing on the transitions from outside zone 2 to outside zone 3. As Rosok is arriving to outside zone 3, he is dieseling way too much. And Hassan has nowhere to go, and that's why he gets a contact. Okay. And we deem that lead's fault.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Adrian. I hope that clears it up for everyone watching the stream. And we're going to get ready for our next participant. It's going to be Ahmed, our top on the leaderboard, going against the Frenchie Virgile Choisy. We are getting them at the line. As we have Virgil here, stage up, waiting for Ahmed to join up. Ahmed is going to be in the lead position. Virgil in the chase. And the light is going down. Ahmed in the lead, Virgil in the chase. Beautiful livery for Ahmed. This car is leaning. But yeah, Virgil on the door, closing that gap. Now getting into outside zone number 3. Beautiful proximity there, putting all of the pressure on Ahmed. But Ahmed is a strong participant. He's on the zone. He's focused. He knows what he's doing. Diving into the inside clip number 2. Coming to the last transition there. Look at the proximity from Choisy on the door, crossing the finish line. Well done. Like the initiation, Virgil went for the side-by-side and didn't really pay off for him. But afterwards, it was amazing. And that last portion here, that was really well done from Virgile. And we got them switch around this time. Whoop. The light is going down. Virgile in the lead, Ahmed in the chase. Ahmed, oh my god, putting all of the pressure on Virgil. Little tap there. That's going to have to be analyzed by our judges. Look at the proximity. Ahmed is really trying to push Virgil into making a mistake. Virgil that is on the outside of the line there, coming from 4 to 5. It's a lot of angle. And finally, the last transition here. Ahmed that is getting a little bit the line, but still in the zone, perfectly done. That was amazing. Let's watch the side by side. Both drivers kind of did the same mistakes on the initiation, but afterwards, amazing for both of them. Judges are going to make sure to analyze those results. See the replays. W Virgil, W Amadi, yeah, really two strong drivers. Best final battle was in round 3, where Ahmed made it into the final. For Virgil, it was a top 4 also in round 3. And we got the Ford Illuminator against the Mercedes V8 engine. So strong, powerful engine there for the drivers. They know what they're doing at this level. The guys got definitely a lot of skills. See those small mistakes that happen on initiation from both of them in the chase position. Like I said, as soon as they get into outside zone 3, they both locked in. It was just amazing from there. So let us know in the chat who should win. Would you give it OMT? Tough decision here. We don't have all the angles or all the metrics either. We got one OMT in the chat. Sure what the judges are gonna decide. I kind of agree with that OMT. We'll see what they say. Zara. We have some results that are starting to trickle in, waiting for that final decision. I'll try to get a judge here to join us for the details. So we got an unanimous decision for Choisi. Moving on, let's see if we can get Adrienne here to explain the decision. Hey,
So-
Adrian. Yeah,
Hello.
tell us.
So most of the run, it's focused on the first part, on the outside zone 1 and inside clip 1. The rest of the track, both drivers are doing perfect lead, perfect chase on both runs. And we are looking that on chase from Virgil, he's doing a mistake. He's trying to do side by side, but he gets into the track. He has to cut a bit. And on the side from Ahmed, he goes like a little bit faster than Virgil, causing a collision on the back, making him go inside, and then a second tap. And we think that that tap is messing Virgil's line, and we give advantage for Virgil in that case.
Okay, all right. That explains a lot. Thank you for all of the details. I'm sure this is gonna help a lot of our driver. We're gonna be ready for our next battle. This time we got Liam going against Jacob, top 16. This is the last battle of the left side of our bracket for top 16. Both drivers are at the line, ready to go. And we have the light going down. It's a go. Liam in the lead. Jacob in the chase. Jacob going for the inline initiation. Liam putting the tire in the inside clip. A bit slow on the initiation, but now coming to the outside zone number 3. Locked in on the angle. Jacob playing it safe there, making sure to leave enough room for those transition. Coming to outside zone number 5. Closing that gap and 2 tires off, unfortunately. We'll have to watch the replay there. And we'll see the rumble on the outside zone number 5 for those battle is okay as long as you max out the angle in the decel. That's something our judges are going to be looking at after. And we are getting them back here at the line for the second leg of their battle. This time with Jacob in the lead, Liam in the chase. The little lag there. The Ashira driver going against the Sakai driver. Look at the proximity there. Liam is putting all of the pressure on outside zone 3 for Jacob to handle, and he does. Coming to outside zone 5, diving to the inside clip number 2. And Liam playing it safe there, making sure that he doesn't push Jacob outside the track. Well done. Maybe we can take a look at the side by side as our judges are looking into the replays. Catch everything that happened during those battles. And here we got the side by side. Gonna give us a better view also for the tire drop, if it was outside the rumble or not for outside zone number 5. And it does look like there was 2 tire drop there. See if we get the results in for the confirmation from the judges, and it is for Jacob. Moving on, top 8. Thank you, Liam. That's unfortunate little tire drop there. Liam, that is gonna be getting back on the trailer. Jacob moving on to top 8. This is the left side of our top 16 bracket. Let's see who already confirmed their position now. And who's next? So looking at that bracket here, we already have Chase, Hassan, Ahmed, and Jacob that confirmed their spot into top 8. And now we're going to see who is going to move on also in top 8, starting with Oscar going against Oliveira, Simon going against Kai, Tyler going against Tyler. So the double Tyler match there. And finally closing it up with Iban going against Ilya. Should be an amazing battle there. Really strong driver. I'm not sure, is there a favorite in there for you guys? Let me know in the chat. We are back, getting the drivers ready for that second half of our top 16. Getting all the drivers ready. Like we may have a driver that has technical difficulty. We're just validating everything. Wait for everyone to be here to avoid any lag. So let's see what's up with Ilya now. Thank you to our partner Pinky Design, the GL team, Vozan, Rareform Garage, Dazd, Sim Racing Development, and ESDA, the Esport Drift Association, Aceto Frames. Make sure you follow these guys on Instagram. They post amazing content, a lot of stuff for the community. And if you're in the New Jersey area, go check out Rareform Garage. Really specialize into drift cars, all type of vehicle, big old Chevy 68, whatever. Go over there, check them out, take a look at their Instagram. I think we're gonna be ready pretty soon with our first drivers. Looks like they are at the line, and we're gonna open this up with Oscar going against Oliveira. Let's see here based on the qualification seating. So we're just confirming the order and if the driver is using is a seating advantage or not. And the seating advantage that comes from the qualification run, the driver has the choice give up the lead or not, but it looks like there was a mixed up here, so we're just switching them around. I think we have them ready at the line. And the light is going down. This battle, right side of the top 16 bracket. Opening this up. But Oscar in the lead, Oliveira in the chase. Small mistakes from Oliveira that is now trying to catch up on the door, closing the gap. Oscar coming to outside zone 4. Oliveira really aggressive on the transition, but he timed it correctly. Avoid the contact there. Both drivers putting the tires on the inside clip and finally pushing up to the outside zone 6. Oof, that was an intense run. Small mistakes from Oliveira here. I'm not sure what happened. Our judges are gonna have to take a look at on the replay. But as soon as they get in outside zone 3, so far we've seen a lot of drivers really from the outside zone 3 till the end of the track being able to put all of the pressure on the lead drivers. Of course, you have to trust that lead. Sure that he can give you a good run. And now we're gonna switch them around for the second leg. Oliveira this time in the lead position. And Oscar in the chase, coming to the initiation there. For the inline initiation, Oscar with the mimic, taking a bit of the inside clip. Oliveira that is really gripped up, pulling away, leaving Oscar in the smoke in the back. Oliveira that is filling completely the outside zone number 3. He's not cutting the line there, coming to the outside zone 5, maxing out the angle. Oscar that is still into chase mode, trying to close that gap, finally getting on the last transition. But it looks like Oliveira has a strong setup. Let's watch the replay. So we see the replay here. Judges looking at those lines, analyzing everything. See the side by side. Like Oscar played it safe, a bit conservative, and it gotta put him a bit far away from the get-go and got into catch-up mode. It's either that or Oliveira is super gripped up. Don't have the speed right now. Judges are looking at everything. And who's going to be deemed at fault there? That little hiccup. Well done for both of them. Analyzing all of the details. What do you see at home looking at those replays? Who should take it? Let's go OG. Okay. The Discord link is discord.gg/EFDrift. Should be easy enough. Or it's in the link of the description. Welcome. Of the drivers saying that maybe they experience some lag, so that's something to take in consideration for our judges here. We have some results that are trickling in. We're gonna give a restart. Is it gonna be an OMT? Is there gonna be a clear winner? And it does look like it's a OMT. So we'll send them back again. They are both at the line ready. My fault, I missed the cue. Let's send them. One more time. Oscar, aka OG from the Lock to Lock team in the lead position going against Oliveira. Great initiation there. Really strong. Maxing out the angle here, coming to the inside clip number 2. Look at the proximity. That lead is perfect there from Margzar so far. Oliveira has to cut the line there to get back on the door, crossing the finish line. Well done. Much better this time. That looked really solid. We're gonna see that second leg. This time we'll have Oliveira in the lead. And it's a go. Oliveira in the lead. Oscar in the chase. Oliveira that is filling that zone. Oscar has to cut up to keep up with the procs. Oliveira that seems to be super gripped up, almost putting away. A little tire drop there. Oscar is in the zone, in the pocket, timing those transition perfectly. Oliveira maxing out the angle. That was beautiful. Both drivers dive into the inside clip number 2. Coming to inside clip number 3, that was snappy, that was on point. Beautiful. Little contact right at the end there, but it's all about love. See that side by side here. Well done on those last inside clip there. It's beautiful. But Oscar's lead was incredible. Perfect transition. WOG, Lester trying to run away. Yeah, it looks like Lester Oliveira really has a crazy setup. I know he's been working on an app, so if you want to need some help with your setup, make sure you go check out his Patreon. But sometimes too much speed, you never know how it's going to play out when you're in the lead, when you're in the chase. So judge is really looking at all of this speed. I'm hearing the judges talking about the initiation here for Oliveira. Let's see. Almost no angle. See from this angle here. So you gotta be at angle when crossing the third initiation line. Let's see here. Does look like it was still straightening here. That's what the judges are looking at. So look again at that initiation. It seems that this is going to be decisive here. You gotta be at angle crossing the third initiation line. Looking on the left side here for Oliveira in the chase. It does appear like he was not at angle. Let's see again. This one here. Not doing a prep day, I guess. Does appear that Oliveira was trying to run away, cutting a bit of his angle, and also the straightening on the initiation is probably not going to play in his favor. On the other end, Oscar was kind of flawless on his lead and managed to keep proximity on the chase. We'll see here. I think we are getting some results in, and it is confirmed for Oscar Muxar, so I apologize for that. Moving on to our top 8, GG Oliveira, thank you for showing up. Well done, top 16, better luck next round. And now we are continuing. We still have 3 battles left in the top 16. Next up, it's going to be Simon going against Kai. We are getting them here at the line. Simon, that is representing the away drift team. Kai, that is representing the Sim Studio Racing drift team. Simon, that finished in the final as well in round number 1, while Kai managed to be the winner of a round number 4. So those are 2 strong drivers going against each other. Let's see what they got for us. Light is going down. It's a go. Simon in the lead. Kai in the chase. Coming to the initiation. Great mimic there from Kai. Managed to get in the pocket right from the get-go. Leaving enough room for Simon's transition there. Simon that is confident in that transition to outside zone number 3. Lock in the angle all the way around 3 to 4. Coming to that decel there. Look at the mimic there. Look at the proximity from Kai as both drivers dive into the inside clip, coming to the last transition of that track. Amazing run from both of them. Wow, that was insane. And we're only in top 16, so I think we're up for a good show coming up. GG to those drivers. Wow, the driving there, the skills. And just want to remind everyone, those guys only got 72 hours of practice on the track, and it's a new layout, never done before that I know of. So no one has like hours and hours of practice on the track. It's pure skill at this point. GG to both of them. We're gonna switch them up. Ready for that second leg this time. As we got the light turning green, Kai in the lead, Simon in the chase. Simon was risking a lot over there. He's on the door. Kai is locked in. A lot of angle from Kai. Go again. Going to the outside zone 4. Oof. We had Simon that had to dive to keep the procs, but he saved it. Avoid the contact. Was not super timing. Contact from Simon right before the finish line on outside zone 6. Oof. That's gonna give some work for judges to analyze that contact. You can see the replay here. Simon really aggressive. He wants those points. He wants to get on the leaderboard. Want to force Kai into making mistakes, but Kai is in the zone. Focus. Simon that almost missed entirely the outside zone number 4 to keep the procs into the decel for 5. But little contact as they come to the outside zone 6. Oh, let's see the side by side. Great initiation from both of them. Appears that some of the transition from Simon were a bit of timing, trying to almost be transitioning before the lead. What do you guys think? Looks like we are starting to get some results. Can you explain?
So we are looking on the chase from Simon, comparing to the chase from Kay.
Okay.
And there was some points to mark. Both of the guys did perfect leads, and on the chase from Simon, he was cutting a bit since the beginning of the track. Like on the outside zone 1, he went a little bit inside to gain proximity. There was a transition from outside zone 2 to outside zone 3. There was a bubble there. And on the transition from outside zone 4 to outside zone 5, Simon was way to the right side of the track.
Yeah.
And he was not like following chase, following the lead there. And as we compare with the chase from Kay, he was doing almost perfect transitions. There was no bubbles, so that's why we get the win for Kay.
All right, thank you. That's really good.
And plus the tap at the end from Simon, of course.
Yeah, fortunately. All right. Well, thank you so much, Adrian. GG to both our drivers as we are moving on. Top 16. This time we got Tyler against Tyler. They're both at the line, ready to go. Let's make some noise for our drivers. Gonna say that it's a Duck against Slam. Huge angle from Duck, missing the inside clip, throwing it a bit too hard. Slam closing that gap there on the door, playing it safe, but at the same time putting a lot of pressure on Tyler. Coming to the outside zone number 4 for the flick to 5. We can see that Slam is playing it safe there, making sure to avoid any contact. Not sure if there was tire drop from Tyler Dog there as both drivers push across the finish line over the outside zone number 6. GG. See the replay. But Tyler Dog overthrowing, coming with a bit too much speed on the first inside clip. Tyler in the chase. I'm going to switch them around now, see what they got for us in that second leg. Got them here at the line. And it's green. This time McGuire in the lead, Duck in the chase, coming to the initiation. Duck going for the side-by-side. Look at that procs, look at that mimic. Putting all of the pressure on McGuire, coming to the outside zone number 3. McGuire, nice entry, making sure to fill entirely the outside zone number 3. That was beautiful. Duck that is timing his transition correctly. McGuire decelling where he's supposed to be, diving into the inside clip, coming to the last transition there. with Doc that has to cut a little bit the line to get on McGuire's door. Well done, both of them. See here on the replay, Tyler, Doc, that is sitting at 16 on the season leaderboard. Only 65 points away from Ahmed in the lead. And his best battle finish is top 16 last round in Mugello. While Tyler McGuire also finished top 16 this season, but it was in round number 3 at Montreal. And we can take a look at this side by side. We can see Doug that went for the side by side. This is can be a bit dangerous on these type of track and these type of first corner, but he managed to kept it there. May come down to the tire drop. Let's see what our judges think. We have one votes and nothing confirmed yet. Waiting for the judge's decision. Someone said Tyler win. Yeah, I think Tyler wins. It's Tyler against Tyler. I think there was some mistakes here that may be costly. And it's gonna be McGuire that takes it. A little bit too much of mistakes for Doc. But GG both drivers, thank you for showing up. Tyler, both of you guys. We'll see McGuire in our top 8 as we get our last driver, top 16, getting ready at the line. Gonna be Eban going against Ilya. And it's green. Iban in the lead. Ilya in the chase. The Escuco driver going against the GL driver. Look at the procs there. Little love tap as both come out to the outside zone number 2. Preparing for a transition to outside zone 3. Look at all the aggressivity from Ilya on Ivan's door. Coming to 4, switching up to 5 in the D-cell. Amazing mimic from the chase driver. Great lead from Iban. Driving with a lot of confidence. Quick flick for the lap transition, making sure to fill the outside zone. And both drivers crossing the finish line at the same time. It's insane. Maybe a bit too aggressive for Ilya in that transition. Let's see what they do in that second leg. So we'll switch them around. Got the drivers at the line, ready to go. Light is going down. We got Ilya in the lead this time, Iban in the chase. Great initiation from Ilya, amazing mimic from Iban in the chase. Coming with a lot of speed for that transition. Number 3, Ilya, that is filling the entire zone. That was beautiful. Little mistakes from Iban in the back, but he is in the pocket. He's on the door. He's applying the pressure on Ilya's door. Both drivers diving into the inside clip, coming from the last transition there. Look at that, Prox. Well done. Amazing lead from Ilya. Great chase as well from Iban. Those were 2 amazing runs. It's not going to be an easy decision for our judges. 2 drivers that have a lot of experience. Iban, that is 17 years old. Ilya, that is 16 years old. So 2 young drivers, a lot of potential. One joining us from Russia, the other one from Spain. And Ilya, that is 84 points for the lead. He did miss last run, so he got to make it count this time. Managed to win a round number 3. Oh, we'll see what happened here for him. Iban on the other end finished 17, so he lost his battle in top 32 round 5 a month ago at Mugello. Already doing better now into top 16. As we see the side-by-side, small mistakes from both of them. A lot of aggressivity. A little bit of correction. Judges are looking at everything. Beautiful car from our driver. And we are getting some results in. And it is anonymous for Iban. Moving on, top 8. Well done. It was a close call. GG. Hope to see you again, Ilya. Next round. I'll see if I can get a judge to come and explain the decision here in a second. Adrian, are you available to share shed some light on that decision?
Oh, I pressed the button already, right? Oh, sorry.
Are you?
I was looking on a message. Sorry.
Can you?
The battle that we had with Ivan and with Ilya, we came up with Ilya on the chase from Ilya. He was doing a slight adjustment at what's outside zone 1, getting him straight, touching Ivan a little bit. He didn't mess up too much Ivan line, but after that Ilya went from the outside inside clip 2 to the outside zone clip 3 on the door of Ivan, and he had to be like a little bit farther from him, like on the bumper, and he choked himself, making him have to drop too much and dropping a tire on the transition. And
Right.
There was almost no mistakes from Ivan, just one small mistake on the transition to outside zone 3. He put a little bit more angle. He lost a little bit of distance with Ilya, but he managed to close the gap pretty quick before finishing the zone. So that's why we gave the win to Ivan.
Excellent. And you did take a look at the speed, right? Like it was not
Yes.
over breaking or anything like that. Perfect.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much. We'll take a short break before getting into our top 8 here in one moment. So it's time to go grab a glass of water, maybe pop a beer. We'll be right back. right, we are back here with our top 8. The final stretch. Who's gonna take the win for that round 6? We're gonna open this up with Chase Cronin going against Hassan Salik, Virgil going against Jacob, then Oscar against Kai, and Tyler against Iban. Let's see who takes it. Moving into top 4. We get the drivers ready now as we speak. Hope you guys are enjoying the show at home. And we're doing our best to explain the decision as well on the stream. To be transparent with everyone. Appreciate the support. They'll have some fans for Chase. It looks like someone is complaining about the judges in the chat, so I don't know who you are, but like our judges are doing the best they can. They're looking at the analytics, watching all of the replays, and explaining their decision. So maybe there's something that you don't see or don't understand, but we're doing our best to be fair as much as possible and come up with a solid decision. So far, it's been mostly also anonymous call, so being called Nazi or being called bias in chat is not really appreciated or cool from you. Don't know who you are, but yeah. Let it be said. We're gonna move on to our top 8. Get started here with our drivers. We're gonna open this up with Chase Cronin going against Hassan Salik. Cronin going against Salik. Looks like we have the drivers at the line ready to roll, opening this top 8. 2 strong drivers, Chase Cronin that won last round going against Hassan Salik that got the best qualification round last round. So 2 strong participants. And the light is going down. Let's see what they got for us. Chase in the lead, Hassan in the chase. Hassan going for the side-by-side, coming onto the inside clip number 1. Great mimic here from the Chase driver. Chase in the lead, putting a lot of angle there on outside zone number 3. Really licking the outside of the zone, coming to the decel for outside zone 5, diving into the inside clip. A bit late on the transition, coming to that last one here. Salik closing the door. Amazing lead from Chase Cronin. Let's see who's gonna take it. For the support in the chat. And we are looking at the replay quickly here. That was an amazing lead from Chase. Chase that is really driving with a lot of confidence. This guy came in clutch last event, won the event, and it seems like he's also eager to win this one this time. Amazing battle from both of them. We're gonna switch them around. Second leg of that battle. with the Asana in the lead this time. Let's see it. Little tire drop there. Great transition there. Timing on those transitions are perfect. Hassan Saleh lead is smooth. Chase is able to get in the pocket and mimic there, putting all the pressure, crossing the finish line. Well done. Amazing run. This was great to see. If you guys enjoyed the show, what up, Jimmy, in the chat? Yeah, if you need a custom car, you know who to hit. Jimmy is your man. I wonder how many gig of model data he got on his PC. Probably had to buy an extra hard drive. We can take a look at the side-by-side here quickly, as the judges are analyzing their replays. Similar transition, similar mimic here. This is going to be a tough call for our judges. Lot of pressure put on both of the lead drivers, and those leads were solidly done with confidence, so it really opens the door for the chase to get there in the pocket. And it is anonymous for Chase going in. And I'll see if I can get a judge to explain their decision here. Adrian, what up, what up? Can you share a bit more details about what happened in the judge booth?
So we are looking on both runs, chase runs. The leads are pretty much perfect. There is only one slightly mistake from Hassan at his lead, that he is getting too much inside. He's dropping one tire on the inside clip one.
Yeah.
And otherwise, both drivers are doing perfect lead. And it comes to the chase also from Hassan. As soon as we go past outside zone 3, there are two transitions that Hassan is a little bit late on transitions, and comparing to Chase, he is doing transitions exactly timed.
Gotcha.
So we are getting more points for that to Chase.
Getting into the nitty-gritty details. Thank you so much, Adrian. Second battle of that top 8 now. We're gonna have Virgil going against Jacob. The drivers are staging up at the line now. Got Virgil in the lead. It's like they are ready. The light going down. Great initiation there. Jacob on the door. Virgil trying to pull a little bit away. Jacob doesn't want to leave. Be left in the smoke, closing that gap now, putting a lot of pressure, coming to the transition for 4 to 5. Virgil taking the bro line, really going outside there. A small correction from Jacob, but he's back in the pocket for that last transition there. Oof, a lot of aggressivity from Jacob. Small love tap, but both drivers managed to pass the finish line. Well done. Let's go, Jacob. We got some support for you in the chat. Yes, sir. Trying to flip them around, see what they got for us on that second leg. stream is lagging for you guys at home. Might be the quality. Maybe you need to decrease the quality on your side for the stream. But yeah, we got the drivers now switch around, ready to go for that second leg. Jacob in the lead. Has some support in the chat. Virgil in the chase. Look at the mimic. That was ultra smooth. I think that was the smoothest initiation we've seen all day. Well done by Jacob. Virgil that is on the door. Putting a lot of pressure there. Barely enough room for that transition. Jacob also taking the bro line, but Virgil is there. Awesome mimic. Jacob missing the inside clip number 1. And Virgil has to back off a little bit to make sure that he can finish that track. So well done. Let's see the replay. Who's at fault? Was there a contact? Everything has to be looked at. And I think we are starting to get results. Unfortunately, missing the inside clip is not something you want to do in top 8. Virgil that takes it, moving into top 4. Thank you, Jacob. Better luck next time. Overall, that was amazing. I love that initiation. Well done. Already beating your record where you finished top 16 last round. Now you were in the top 8. So GG. We're going to move on to our next participant, Oscar against Kai. And we have them at the line already. Oscar in the lead from lock to lock. Kai from the SSR Drift team. Well done on the initiation there. Nice proximity. Be a bit too fast for Oscar, but he's there now in outside zone number 3. On the outside line, coming to 4. And Kai that played it safe, made sure to leave enough room for Oscar on the transition. Coming now to the inside clip number 3. Outside zone number 6. Door to door, crossing the finish line. Well done, both of them. Trying to see if there was a contact on the initiation or not. Did you see that at home? Let us know. We are switching them back now, getting at the line. Second leg of that battle. Guy that is pulling away. Oscar that has to close the gap there on initiation. A bit behind, now back in the pocket for that transition to outside zone number 3. Kai that is really taking the outside there. Took a bit by surprise, Oscar that had to back off. Coming to the second decel on the track, small contact. Oscar is on the door, a bit aggressive. Coming to the transition for inside clip 3 to the outside zone 6. Maxing out the angle at the finish line. Oof, that was intense. Let's see the side by side. What happened there? Small contact, small mistakes. Both of them. Well done. Those timing on transition, it looks almost identical. Especially coming on that last section there, drivers know what they're supposed to be doing. Closing that gap right at the finish line. But was there a contact or no? We'll see. just are looking at the speed and everything. See that last battle again. Is that too much angle or not? Those battles are insane. Thank you so much to the drivers participating, putting in the time to practice and showing up for those events. You guys are the real MVP. All of those teams joining us for comp. Big shout out to the guys. Let's take a look again at the side-by-side as our judges are really decorticating the entire battle. It's a pretty long track as well. Drivers are used to, so far in the season, doing only 2-turn track. This one has a bit more. So more stuff to analyze as well. More transition, more timing, more procs, but overall, we're in top 8. Those drivers are excellent. Oh, appears that the contact didn't really mess up the zone. Judges are the run. Sorry, we'll see what happened. Alright, so we are starting to get some results in. Who do you think should take it in the chat? We'll go Iban. Propolis at all the turn, yeah, at all the turn and all the walls, that's for sure. Good one, good one. Take a look back at that side by side while we wait for the results here. It appears that there was some braking, so maybe the contact is it's not really gonna count. Someone says OMT. Say ATL1. We'll see, we'll see. And we're waiting here for the results. We're gonna have maybe our first split decision of the day. Let's see. So we got 2 for Kai, 1 OMT. Kai taking it. Moving on, top 4. That was a hard call. Let me see if I can get a judge here for you guys on the stream. What up, Adrian? We see again.
Hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we are having a split decision. We are looking through the runs, and we are counting as mistakes. For example, Oscar was going a little bit overshoot on his lead on the first inside clip.
Yeah.
And then on the chase from Oscar, there was a contact from him on the transition from outside zone 4 to outside zone 5, making Kai to not get a proper angle to that zone. And we check also the contact from Oscar to Kai also at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a little bit of braking from Kai, so we do not give that mistake to Oscar. It's a mistake from Kai. So we have also on the outside zone 3, I think, let me check again just to be sure that I'm not giving...
Yeah, the last step.
Yeah. There was a tire drop from Kai there.
Okay. Yeah,
And
we can see the overthrow here on the replay.
Yeah. And we end up giving the win to Kai.
Yeah, with a split decision. We had 1 OMT in there, so not easy. Thank you so much. It's never easy to be a judge. But we do have a winner, so we got our next participants now. And they are at the line ready. We're going to be sending them now. Give them a little warning that this is coming. And the light is going down this time. Iban that is in the chase with Tyler in the lead. Locked in. Look at that rocks. Iban that is putting all of the pressure on Tyler. Coming to the outside zone number 4. Onto the decel. Well mimicked from Ivan. Tyler that is giving him an amazing lead so far. Snappy transition for the outside zone 2 to the last outside zone. Well done. Looks like Iban was a bit late on that last transition. Let's see on the replay. We can see the same thing here. Get the driver back, but it looks like Iban coming from the inside clip number 2 here was a bit late on the transition for the last one, which created a small gap there and really gave all the room for Tyler on the outside zone number 6. So we got them switch around, second leg here, ready to go. Iban in the lead, Tyler in the chase. Great initiation, that was ultra smooth. Tyler that was able to keep the trucks all the way from initiation to the inside clip. Coming to outside zone 3, Iban is locked in, putting all of the pressure, closing that gap. but at the same time making sure to leave enough room for those transitions. Now coming to the inside clip. A little left tap. I'm Yuri Ban. Don't forget about me. Coming to the outside zone 6. Now crossing the line. Well done. It's probably going to be another hard one for our judges to analyze. Watch the replay here. Amazing lead from Iban overall. And Tyler, that was super aggressive on that outside zone number 3. Got some supporter in the chat. Let's go slam. That's what people are screaming down there in the crowd. And that first leg here again with Tyler in the lead. It's also really smooth on the initiation. Both drivers really skilled. And sometimes when we look from a different angle, we see different stuff. Take a look at the side-by-side. Tire drop from Tyler. Iban that may have a fault. Curious to know what you guys think in the chat. Take a look again at Iban's chase. There was a small contact, trans-block, and judges are trying to see if Iban is at fault or not. It appears to happen between outside zone 4 to 5. Right here. Didn't seems too much from that angle here. A little bit of lag. I apologize for that, guys. Maybe my PC is dying after like 9 hours of streaming. Taking a look here while we wait for the judges, we already have some confirmed drivers moving on to our top 8. Top 4, Chase Cronin that confirmed his spot in top 4, Virgil Choisy that confirmed his spot in top 4, and Kai that upset Oscar. Kai is going to be moving on into top 4. This is now the last battle of our top 8 that we are judging before we get into the semifinals. It's getting close, getting harder to judge. Drivers are doing an amazing run. Oh, it's analyzing all of the speed difference, all of the timing on those transition. So Alright, so it does look like Tyler's gonna be taking it, moving into top 4. Adrien, can you explain us a bit what you guys looked at?
Hello, hello. So both of the runs are pretty similar, and there is mistakes from both sides, but there are more mistakes done by Ivan than Tyler. That's why we give the win to Tyler.
So overall, the number of mistakes, yeah, really looking into those speed decels, small tire drops. So thank you so much.
Few taps.
I know it can be a hard job for judges, so appreciate you guys. We're ready to go into our semifinals, top 4. The moment that we've been waiting for. We're gonna have Kai going against Tyler, and then Chase going against Virgil. Is Chase gonna win a second event in a row? That is the question. We are getting the drivers at the line now, ready to go. Semi-final, round 6 of our 2026 season. 6 of 8, so still 2 rounds after that. You don't want to miss. Leaderboard is quite tight, and there's going to be movements after today's event. Be exciting to follow. We'll make sure to share the results as soon as possible after the event. If you're not on Discord, join our Discord. If you're not following us on Instagram, make sure you check this out. This is where we're going to be sharing all of the details. The light is going down for top 4. Chase in the lead, Virgil in the chase. Chase coming with a lot of commitment on the initiation. Virgil, that playing it safe. Make sure to stay in the pocket. Coming to the outside zone number 3. Chase locked in. Virgil also locked in. Look at that. Just pulling a little bit away to leave enough room for Chase transition, and back at it into the decel, diving into the inside clip. 2 for inside clip 3, coming to the outside zone number 6. Little left out right before the end there. Great runs from both drivers. Whoa, this is amazing. For a new track that's been out for 72 hours, drivers really showing off what they can do. You can see here on the replay, amazing timing on those transitions, amazing proximity as well. The lead was solid, confident, so when you get a good lead, you know that you can go all in the chase. Really well done from both of them. Turning them around, second leg. This time we will have Virgil in the lead, Chase in the fall position. Virgil dropping the tire on the rumble. Chase playing it safe, avoiding the contact there. Still on the door. Virgil coming to the outside zone number 3. A little looks like a hit of the handbrake that almost created a contact, but he's on the outside line of the outside zone number 3, going from 4 to 5. Taking it super wild there, maxing out the angle to dive into the inside clip. That French driver, snappy transition for outside clip number 3. Pushing across the finish line. Well done. Look at that. Chase is putting all of the pressure on Virgil, and it looks like it kind of worked. Virgil had to do some wobble there in the lead position. Stay on the line, but overall, amazing battle there. Great to see. Can take a look at the side by side. Look at that. The timing on those transitions are amazing. Waiting for the results. Judges are looking at all the speeds, the timing on those transitions. It does appear that Virgil was sometimes initiating a bit early, taking the inside line to keep that procs. Things that the judges are looking at as we wait for the results. Top 4. Who's gonna move on to the top 3 or the final? And it is unanimous for Virgil. Moving on. Great, well done, Chase, Cronin. It's gonna be going for the third match battle in a moment here. As we go now for the other side of our top 4. Getting ready with Kai going against Tyler. Kai, that is sitting in 35th position on the leaderboard with 56 points, and Tyler, that is sitting in 33rd position with 62 points. So both of them really need to make the most out of this battle. So we got our drivers at the line. We're gonna have Tyler in the lead. And it's a go. Turning green, Tyler in the lead, Kai in the chase. Both gotta make it count. Only one can move into the final. Great initiation from Tyler. Kai, that is matching the angle there. Coming to the outside zone number 3. Look at that Brox. Kai that is putting all of the pressure. Tyler that is in the zone. Focus. Coming to the D cell for outside zone 5. Maxing out the angle. Kai playing it safe. Waiting the contact there. Barely leaving enough room for those transition. Pushing on side zone 6 across the finish line. Well done. All mistake maybe in the chase there as we watch on the replay. Tyler that laid out a clinical run in the lead position. Kai to get on the door. Look at the angle from Tyler here. It was a perfect placement. Coming to the inside clip number 2. We're gonna switch them around, see what they got from us. This time Kai is gonna be leading. Tyler's gonna be in the chase. And it's a go. Wolfgang going with the side by side. Tyler going for the side by side. He's there. He's in the pocket. Wolfgang used to be maybe a bit slow on that section. Something judges are going to be looking at. Oof! Look at that angle there. Amazing transition from Tyler in the back on Kai's door. Kai really laying out a great lead from the SSR team. Well done. Another, I think, hard battle for judges to vote. Let's see the side by side. Let us know in the chat. Amazing stuff from both drivers. This is our semi-final here, round 6 of our 2026 season, and it shows drivers know what they're doing. What do you think at home? Is there a clear winner for you? Do you see any mistake that would get a decision? This one is close. It is. Looking if there was any tire drop or anything like that. To analyze the boat runs completely. Do the same with our side by side. It looks like we are getting ready for the results here. It's going to be an unanimous decision for Tyler. Moving on to our final. So we're going to be going into our third third place battle here. Well done to both drivers. It came down to small mistakes. Never easy. Some people asking questions about the calls in the YouTube chat. So drivers are they can come out to the judges after the event with replays and get some explanation on the calls if they want. Judges are really taking the time to analyze all of the runs, so maybe sure you do the same before you come to them, so you can better argue your points. Of course, it's not going to change the results of an event. It's a live event judged by real people, and we are in our third place match this time. Ready to send the drivers. Got Kai in the lead, Chase in the follow position. Is pushing out outside zone 2 with a lot of speed, coming into the outside zone number 3. Look at the procs there. Kai is running a clinical lead there. Chase that is on the door with the Mimic, coming to that last transition. Dropping a little bit of tire before getting into the outside zone number 6. And we're gonna switch them around now for that match for third place. Drivers that are at the line. Light is going down. It's green. It's a go. Chase in the lead position. Kai Grogan in the chase. Coming here on outside zone number 1. Well done from both of them. Out pushing from outside zone number 2 to outside zone number 3. Little tire drop there from Chase, but he's back on the zone. Coming from the quick switch back from 4 to 5, where there's a huge decel over crooking for Chase that still managed to bring the car all the way through the inside clip, and now Kai that has to drop the tire also on the last inside clip to keep the procs. Not sure if the lead was offline or not. That's what judges are going to be looking at. We are curious to know. Let's look at the side-by-sides, see if there's big mistakes that can be spotted by us with our angle. Of course, judges have different angle of camera and more telemetry to look at. I just pushed a poll, curious to know who do you think is going to win this event today? We are getting some votes in from you guys at home. Thank you. Watch back at those replays. Really hard for judges, but those little tire drops cost a lot there. So this is our third match. Before announcing the results, we're gonna go straight into our final battle. Oh, maybe not. The results are now showing on screen. Chase takes it, third place. Well done. It's because of small mistake that happened on the lead for Kai. Really hard to decide there for our judges, but GG to both drivers. Good job, Chase, taking third place. And now it is real. This is the final for round 6. Who's gonna take all of the points on the leaderboard? You guys make your prediction in the chat. There's a poll open. Let us know. Who do you think is gonna take it home? Looking quickly here, it does appear like Tyler, 82% of people think he's gonna win, but Virgil, who knows? I know you're a talented driver as well. Let's see what you got in store. We got the light dropping, now it's green, and they're going with the Virgil in the lead. Tyler in the chase. Virgil taking it a bit wild there, but he's back on track, pushing outside 2-3. Tyler on the door. All of the pressure on the French driver, the lock-to-lock driver, leaving barely enough room for those transitions. Coming to the outside zone 5. Look at the proximity, can barely have a piece of paper between those tires there, leaving some tire marks on the door. Last transition to outside zone 6. Wow, that was insane. Great battle. What a lead and what a chase. Amazing. Look at that. Taking a moment here to look at that replay. That battle was insane. We got the drivers ready for that second leg. Probably the last battle of the day. Got the light going down. This is it. Tyler in the lead. Shwazi in the chase. Coming to the initiation. Look at the procs there. Virgil is putting all of the pressure on Tyler. Trying to force him into angle and doing a mistake. But Tyler is in the zone. He's focused. He's not going to let him get distracted. Filling the outside zone number 3 like a valve. Coming to 4. Switching it up for 5 with the decel, maxing out the angle. Virgil playing it safe in the back there, leaving enough room. While Tyler opens the line. Finally crossing the inside clip 2 to the finish line. Whoa, that's gonna be something else. Wow, I was not expecting such close battle for a new track. You guys are amazing. Let's look at the side by side. Both drivers, those runs were just insane. With Shwazi that went all in on the initiation, trying to put all of the pressure on Tyler. That was crazy. And it does look like on the other end, Tyler kind of dropped a tire on the outside zone number 3. Really good for both drivers. We can see the side by side here. It looks pretty much similar except the initiation. "77 people think that Tyler is gonna take the win for today. Let's go Slam, let's go Slam, let's go Slam." I see a lot of that in the chat. Make some noise. Know what you guys think, but that battle is gonna be hard to decide. We got one for Virgil, yes sir. Make some noise for Virgil as well. Tyler, Virgil. Who's gonna take the win? W Lock to Lock. Yeah, Lock to Lock are really killing it. They created content to help out with our event that you saw in the commercial video. They're participating in a bunch of comps. I think they're working on track as well, on car as well. These guys are really active and you can see they can drive. We got Tyler there in the final for this round 6. So yeah, GG to the Lock to Lock guys. And we're gonna bring the driver, see if they want to join us for the reveal. So you guys can hear the reaction as we announce the winner. This round number 6. Maybe they're gonna join, maybe they're not gonna join. I'm a bit last minute trying to ask that. Let's see. give them a minute here. But today was an amazing show, guys. Thank you so much for everyone watching at home. We had great battle, great run this morning also in the qualification. Shout out to our partner, shout out to all the teams showing up for the event, and shout out to our judges behind the scene doing all the hard work of watching replay, analyzing telemetry and so on. So really well done for all of our drivers, and I think we got them in the chat here. I'll let Adrienne announce the winner.
Looking through the runs, we decided that Tyler gets the win.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah, dude.
Some noise.
Good runs, dude. Good runs, good event.
You too, bro.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Yeah. Really hard call, but overall, GG to you. We will be updating the leaderboard really soon here with the results. So keep an eye out for that. We'll be announcing also our next round pretty soon. It's in like 2 or 3 weeks, I think. So it's coming pretty fast. And yeah, congrats again, guys. You want to share anything with the crowd? Any you want to say?
No, that's good.
Dude, dude, you know how my 360s go. I'm gonna end up in the wall like Jeff Jones.
Yeah, you were gonna end up in the wall anyway.
Well, congrats to you guys again, taking the win. Thank you so much for participating. Shout out to the Lock to Lock team, Tyler, representing. So we'll see you guys next round. And just
For sure.
don't go anywhere.
Thank
We'll
you.
take quickly the picture, and if you want to do like maybe a ceremonial lap around the track as well, we'll try to get Chase
I'll have to
jumping
reset,
in.
ran out of gas.
I'm telling Chase Cronin to join the chat also if you want to drag him, because we didn't. Well, I mean, we said the explanation here, but we didn't announce it on the stream, so he's asking why. We can go through that. It's going to be really quick, to be honest.
All right, so we'll just be taking our picture here. Big shout out to our winner for the event today, and we'll see you guys next round. Take care.